So in this final part of the series, we're going to look at how to make some finishing touches as well as just doing a little bit of a fancy revolve for making an unusual shape. So first up we'll do the revolve, which is basically where we'll create this shape on the end, which is revolving around a circle we had before. And following that we'll add the realistic finishes. So we'll make the top look like a glass or perspex, and the bottom, we do it as a different color in the video, but make it look like a nice finished product. So let's jump in. Now I want to create around this hole an obscure shape that comes out of the box. So to do that I need a construction plane to work on, so I'll choose mid plane, and I want it to be centered between this wall, and I'll rotate around this wall. So you see that it's going to put it straight through the middle there. I'll go OK. I could name it, but I won't worry at this stage. And I want to do a drawing on that edge. Now my drawing is going to line up with this particular edge here, so I would like to project that as a reference, and that should give me a reference to start with. And I'm just going to create a bit of an odd shape. I will draw on the edge of this a squiggly line, so a circle to start with. So it's a bit hard to see which edge it's on unless you rotate, but it's on that edge there. So I've got a circle that goes out halfway, and I'm just going to put some random lines in here. It's not really a set intent of what I'm trying to get. I just want to illustrate a point. There, there, and back to there, something like that. Now they should all be on the same axis. They are. I'm going to use this cut tool, trim tool, to get rid of part of the circle, the bits that are between lines. So I don't want those parts there. I've probably done this a little bit weirdly for what I was trying to do. In fact, let's just get rid of the circle and we'll just do it with straight edges. And I'll bring that one back to there, and to close the loop across to there and there. So I've got this very unusual shape here. I'll finish my sketch. So you can see I've got this blob sticking out. I want to use the Revolve tool. So I'm going to select this as my profile, and then my axis, I need to select my circle. So you can see straight away there, it's put this shape around the outside of it. And the inside profile is a bit harder to see, but follows whatever that shape was that I created. So I'll go OK on that. And now I have this unusual profile that I've drawn on there, which might be to fit something very special. It just gives you the idea of how we can revolve around a shape. I could also have done that around the top edge. It didn't have to be the circle. It can basically follow any closed edge. Now the last thing I'm going to show you is how to add some material looks to it. So at the moment everything's just a default grey, and it can make it a bit hard to define what's what. So I'm going to click on my lid and choose a physical material. So I should get a dialog. Here we go. And we'll choose a fabric and we'll make it look like a carpet. So I'm going to drag that carpet onto there, and it should have actually added texture to it. I can't really tell that that is a carpet by what it's drawn there. Let's have a look at something else for the bottom. So on my box, I would like it to be a wooden finish, and it's going to be this cherry wood. So I'll drag that to the box, and that one you can see a bit more clearly that it's got that texture to it. So I might change the top one So the top will go and we'll make it a glass finish. And so now I have a see-through glass lid, so it looks a bit like a perspex. So just a nice finishing touch that you can add to your design. And again, you can rotate round, see through the top now that we've made it glass. I'm just going to turn that off so we can't see it. And we have a totally useless box but illustrates a heap of different concepts.